Hey guys, it's me, Rodney Marquez, and I'm here in San Diego Lakes jigging for rainbow trout. So my rig of choice is always going to be a 132-ounce mini jig. I'm using a crappie jig right here, and Bass Pro Shops has a lot of these crappie jigs. And what's cool about these crappie jigs is they come in different color. So what's key for catching trout, if the trout don't bite, is switching up the color. So I'm going to try this yellow and white mini jig to see if there's any trout to bite. We'll bite this. So I'm using a Presso Daiwa rod on a Sienna reel, spooled with Iser line, 2-pound test. So let's see if I can catch a trout. Casting as far as I can, letting it sink a little bit, and then do rod twitches. That's the key to catching these trout. I had a bite. So I had a follower. I could see the trout actually chase this lure, so the trout really like this color. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to use this color until I catch a trout. But I could see the trout because I'm using polarized glasses. So I'm gonna cast again for you guys. I see a trout right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and cast it right in front of it a little bit, trying to put it as close to its mouth, and then jiggle the tail right when you're close to it. You're gonna try to entice that trout to bite. Oh, another follower. Oh, he's following it. So I'm gonna cast as far as I can, same spot. This trout's pretty hungry. So I'm actually, I see the trout chase it, this color, but no bites. So I'm actually going to change this color because that's key. All right, so I'm switching the color now to a natural colored mini jig, a green one right here. Still a 132 ounce. That's the key to catching these trout, trying to figure out what color they want to bite on. So I'm gonna cast as far as I can, let it sink a little bit, and then start jiggling the tail by twitching the rod. Oh, got one, look at that. So that's the key, switching up the color. All right, now I'm using a natural color mini jig, a green one, to get these trout to bite. Earlier today I was using a brighter color, a yellow and a white one, and I see some trout following it, but no bites. So it's key to change up your color to a different color that isn't biting. So for this case, I was using a natural color, a green one, and I'll let you see it. See, he bit on the green one right there on the roof of its mouth. I know what the trout like. They like the darker natural color mini jig, so I'm gonna throw a black one, see if the trout like to bite it. So cast as far as I can, let it sink down a little bit, and then immediately start jigging the tail of the mini jig. Oh, yep, they like the natural color mini jigs. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be throwing the darker. Oh, look at that jump, that was crazy. 2-pound test, so I'm not really horsing it. Oh, this guy's a fighter. Nice, like 1-pound trout. On that black natural color mini jig. Right there, look at that. So that's what you have to do, change up your color. Once you find the trout biting on a certain color, a darker one or a brighter one, then that's your key to knowing what color you're gonna use. All right, so I'm gonna put this guy on the stringer. Hopefully I catch some limits for you guys. All right. This guy's so feisty. Holy moly, look at that. The dark natural color mini jig really worked today. So it's very important to change your colors and pick the color that the trout will like. For today, the trout really like the darker natural color mini jigs. Caught this guy on 2-pound test. Took like 5 to 6 minutes to reel in, no net. Couldn't film it because I had no time to start filming when I caught this guy. But that's the key, change your color mini jig, and soon enough you'll land a nice big monster like this guy. It's probably a good 7.5 pounds. Whew. Alright, I hope this tip helped you guys, because soon enough, if you're lucky enough and you follow my tips, you'll land a nice monster trout just like this. Woohoo! Alright, see you guys.